Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Supreme Ruler 2020 as California. Last time we just managed to deal a lethal blow to three of our most annoying enemies, Montana, and if I could just take a look at this since I can't memorize all the former states in this case. Vermont, well, when I say Vermont, I mean that was an episode two ago, I think, I forgot. But mostly Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Well, that was out of the way, though. We managed to make a peace treaty with Utah at this moment. At this moment, though, I've got to get these guys home. Got to get these guys home. My spies, so to speak, from their recon. Although I might redeploy them again eventually. But at any rate, these guys are gonna go back. I'm sure it may be possible to retake all this if Utah declares war again. But at any rate, our economies actually have improved, actually. As long as social spending remains at 60.8 in this case, taxes 56.4. So other than that, we're doing fine, except for the approval rating, but that's nothing to worry about. Let's see. I guess better check the rest of the world at the moment, since I at least hope we're not going to be at war again. Let's see. Korea, nothing new other than these tanks in the middle of nowhere. Most of the K2s look like they're either damaged or ran out of supplies. It's not good for them. Manchuria is losing some amount of territory, but it's a mess up here. Don't need to explain that again. Inner Mongolia has surprisingly held off the northern Chinese attempts to annex them. Got to congratulate them. Wait, now that I think of it, let's see. They don't like us, obviously, but I would give that mostly for water and goods, I suppose. $1 billion. How much do they have? $7 billion in their treasury. And no debt, surprisingly. But, nah, you know, I'm gonna be nice to them, so I'll just give them all that for free. No charge. Same with Tibet, I guess. Let's see, give that. Water processing. And that's about it. But give them 15 days to consider. Oh, facilities are done. All of these are, yeah, they're in the recent conquered territories that were once part of Massachusetts. So with that, I gotta take a look at the part of Asia, Indo-Pakistani and Afghan war. It's a mess. Vietnam is holding out. The Middle East, Saudi Arabia has been pushed out. Doesn't seem like they're going to be able to win the war against Iran. So, despite Iran being at war with several neighbors, Armenia is one, Kuwait and Saudi Arabia obviously, but also Pakistan as well. And oh yeah, better not forget about Oman as well. Who else though? Syria? I don't see the point. Iraq is not at war. And if I could just yes, we're at war. And oh, Iran and Iraq are allies. But who's declared war? North Dakota. Great. Let me just get my army and deploy them again. Well, North Dakota this time, huh? Go to war. Full and full. Navy, keep it low. Rest of my army is a little spread out. Let's see if I can deploy them to the front lines. Probably close to this coal mine. Anything going on in Europe? Germany is slowly getting pushed back. The three-way war down here Madrid is still alive. Barcelona and Marseille are really trying to take each other out. Well, when I say Madrid, I meant their territory gains up here seems to be temporary at least. Huh? Hungary is also at war with Milan. Wait, when was this? New alliance, base captured. Huh, I guess they were at war this whole time. Same with against Australia? I mean, not Australia, Austria. Sorry, my mistake. No, they're not. Okay, that's a little interesting. All the rest of the army here are gonna stay, just in case if any of the states up here are going to attack. Whether it's Maine, New Hampshire, or especially New York. Reinforcements. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's see if I can try and deal with this problem. What units do they have anyway? Strikers, APC, and Abrams. Also patents. So they have a pretty impressive military. South Dakota, not so sure. At any rate, better deploy some spies deep within North Dakota's territory by deploying them not directly in the facilities, but just close enough. Do that, and one more recon. Just to be safe, I'll put this spy... how about Devil's Lake? I suppose that would be nice to do.
We need reinforcements.
Yeah, fine, go ahead. Ah, an APC, huh? Well, I have National Guardsmen just sitting here. Why not move them up here? Nah, that's not what I wanted to do. Not reserve, rather entrench. Alright, Winnipeg's been defended. North Dakota has made gains, a lot of gains. I have no troops down here. It's not good. More facilities are done. Let's see. Anybody else I could send out? Probably not, as I'm not so sure about Tennessee and especially Indiana. The rest of these are my allies, but yeah. Tennessee hates us, same with Indiana. So, all the states that are not allied with me could at any moment declare war, as it's not possible to make alliances. Yeah. Not possible. So in the end, if they declare war, all of these states will be part of the empire. At least that's what I think. And this Patton has been damaged, but this M8 has taken a lot of damage. That's a bit of a surprise. No garrisons. No garrisons. And I don't know about the Minot Air Force Base. Huh. No, that's not the... No. I guess I better deploy him instead to... on the road. Oh, no wonder why. A lot of artillery. And there's no garrisons. A bit of a surprise. Their capital is all the way in Bismarck. Bismarck? Huh. Interesting choice of name. Where's the rest of my army? Most are just going to be here. And a few other places. That's about it.
We need reinforcements.
Mostly National Guard is over here on the border with Nevada. But just to be safe, I'll deploy them. Remove all that. And agree to deploy any units, whatever is being attacked. The Home Guard. All these National Guardsmen and infantry units. and an M8. That's about it. Why not? Send more to the front lines, I guess. And by sending them to the bridge, that's right here. I'm not so sure the point of having these troops down here, but then again, I'm not so sure about the Central American nations, so to speak. Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua. Costa Rica is our only ally. Panama, obviously not. South American, we have none. Brazil, not possible. Chile, not possible. And yeah, you get the idea. Territory lost due to lack of supplies. How much supplies do we have anyway in terms of our military? We have a lot in our stock. So I'm going to once again lock him out and keep this at maximum. Metal ore. Do have a lot of mines, but it's just not enough. Most is up here. But I'm going to put that on hold until we have enough enough money in our treasury. And wait. Okay, I thought I locked him out. Whatever. Approval rating's gone down. Taxes is fine. Social spending, just in case I don't know. Bond renewal again, $600 million this time. Okay, they're just gonna sit there. Let's see. Excuse me. You guys entrench there. This infantry unit entrench here. No, not you. No, you're getting a little too close. To Moorhead and Fargo. And these are mostly supply trucks. I'll just have them stay there, I guess. Where are my reinforcements? Here they are, coming through coming through Oregon. Would have been interesting to see the UN Protectorate at war with somebody, but it's not possible. What about Africa, now that I think of it? Nothing much in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The Sudan-Ethiopian War, however you want to say it. The southern part of Sudan is being taken by the Ethiopian forces, mostly through territory losses or gains, whichever way. I suppose supplying both sides for mostly just society stuff, not nuclear. Give them that. $800 million. Not gonna bother. Or, wait, they are at war, but so why not give them a month? Same with Sudan. That is, if they are willing. $700 million. 750 in this case, so that's fine as well. Well, hey, I gotta supply both sides, just to make it a little interesting, even if it seems a little... Well, I don't know what's the best... I really don't know what the best choice of word is, but... what can you do? I just don't know who's the best choice to see win this war, Ethiopia or Sudan. Yeah, a reborn Ethiopian Empire or larger Sudan. I guess that kind of depends, so I'll just supply them both and let's see what happens. Even if they're not useful for their war, just they're mostly for their people, conquered or not. Anyway,